Yeah, I'll have like a really good Zelda joke to start the podcast with. You ready?
Yes.
Dawn of the first day, 72 hours remain. Do you like it?
72. 72 hours. That's 3 days. Hey, Richie, I don't get it.
The episode comes out on Tuesday,
Okay.
where there will be 72 hours remaining until Tears of the Kingdom drops. And
Oh
everyone's
my.
Twitter timeline will be flooded with that image.
Oh, yeah. So you're just trying to get ahead of it. I see.
Yeah, it's like a Majora's Mask reference.
Which one's that?
That's the one with Link.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this is like the worst spot to record an episode. Because I think everyone's episode next week will be like the entire internet. Even, I bet Forbes or like Automag, the car one. I think they're going to be putting out some Tears of the Kingdom footage as well and like episodes. So
Yeah.
like, what do you talk about in the week leading up to the big game?
AutoZone is going to put out a review of like, here's how you change your mech tires in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, Nat Geo, 5 secrets to make the meat arrow.
Yeah,
I don't know if Nat Geo would be on board.
they would. Yeah, so we're just pre-gaming this episode, right? We're at like
Yeah.
the tailgate outside the football game.
Yeah, we got red solo cups. I got the cat doing like the normal stuff behind me. He's pretty excited for the new episode of
Yeah.
he kind of listens to everything, but he doesn't listen to when we record. He just makes noise to hear himself in future episodes.
Yeah.
So he's getting ready to make a lot of noise for the Tears of the Kingdom one.
Yeah. Make some noise, Ben.
They said, "No, meow, meow, wow."
Yeah, I have some like meat arrows on the grill. It's a good time.
God, that's got to be for like hunting, right? Like it's gonna let you make a meat arrow. I don't know if we ever established that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just gonna like lure enemies. The like great thing about this is we're gonna find out in 5 days.
Yeah, so we have to talk. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to do quick math the whole episode. So it comes out. Hey, it comes out this week.
Yeah.
That's a pretty safe one.
How do you pregame for stuff?
Either there's one of two ways I pregame for things. It's either I go completely dark on the subject, I'm muting words on social media. I just want to be disconnected so I can go in with like the freshest eyes possible.
Yeah.
Or like this week, I'm kind of just fumbling through Zelda wikis and like giving myself little recaps of all the games to be like, do I want to get Tears of the Kingdom?
Right. You're on the fence somehow.
Yeah. What about you though?
So similar, right? I'm not completely like media blackout on Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm refusing to play Breath of the Wild because A, Brenton has my copy, and B,
That'll do it.
I just want to go in completely fresh. But I've been dipping into like other Zelda titles just to like, get in the mood.
Whoa. Which ones you playing?
Like a little charcuterie board of Zelda games to do a taste test. I played a little bit of Minish Cap earlier.
Is that the Game Boy Advance one?
Yeah, the Capcom joint. I think it's Capcom.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Oh, Minish
have you ever-
Capcom.
Oh, dude.
Oh, shit.
I didn't know that. Have you ever played Minish Cap?
No.
Dude, it's good.
Yeah, so I think I have that one confused in my head a lot. It's like there's like
Yeah.
a notoriously bad Zelda game, and I think that might be. Is that just Zelda 2? Does that exist?
Zelda 2 is difficult to get into.
Okay, and I
For
think
sure.
in my head that's always been Minish Cap.
Yeah. I've always written it off because I was like, oh, this isn't like a Nintendo. Well, it's sanctioned, obviously. They put it out. But like,
They,
it's not like developed by like the people.
which is weird.
That was when I was like young and dumb, though.
Yeah, you didn't know any better.
Now I'm like a full grown adult and I realize that Capcom, they make good video games, dude.
Capcom goes through the motions. They like lay dormant for a bit and makes like, I don't know, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite or something.
Yeah, like Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, and 5 and 4. Okay, that last one's a joke.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy. That's crazy what you just said.
but yeah, they go quiet for a little bit and then they just have like, especially now, I think we're in the best Capcom time ever. So revisiting
Yeah.
old stuff like Minish Cap, seeing what Capcom was able to do. And I think looking at that game, isn't it like, is it more like the Wind Waker and like Four Swords type Link?
Yep.
Like a little cute boy?
Yeah, and that's the Zelda art style that stood the test of time. And Game Boy Advance games
Mm-hmm.
inarguably stand the test of time. Those things look great.
Yeah, GBA is actually the perfect handheld.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think style wise, yeah, like that shit rules. I would honestly if they did like another type of Wind Waker thing, but Wind Waker the game only holds up if you're playing the Wii U version cuz the stick goes the wrong way on the GameCube. It's inverted.
Yeah. And by stand the test of time, I mean play the re-release where you don't have to do the tingle thing at the end.
Yeah. They cut out the tingle thing.
Or they
Um
made it easier. I forget.
I wanted to like put you on a game show for
Okay.
try to how many games can you name the manner in which Ganon is killed?
Okay, so you're like quizzing me?
I guess it's going to be a quiz. I thought I was going to put together multiple choice, but I didn't want to do that because it turns out it's a little convoluted in which which games Ganon's actually killed.
Yeah. I know I've hit you with like the two truths and a lie game in the past. Yeah, no, I love games. Let's do this. How many games Ganon has been killed?
So, no, better question. All
Yeah.
right, how is Ganon killed in Wind Waker?
Sword and the dome piece.
Yes, right through his fucking head. Yeah, I'm just wondering this. I just want to know how he was killed in all these games. How about Ocarina of Time?
Ocarina of Time. Did he?
These are like softballs.
Well, if you watch any speed run, you know that you get the Deku stick and like just rub it against
He gets the pink
in
balls.
between his legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it kills him instantly.
Yep. So that counts.
2 for 2.
All right. Hit me with Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess. Okay, so first you fight like the puppet Zelda, which is super creepy, right? She's like a rag doll being controlled by Ganon. And then afterwards, I think you fight like a more monstrous pig Ganon. And then after that, the third phase is like the one in Brawl, Super Smash Brothers Brawl, just like a regular ass Ganondorf.
Yeah, we don't get enough good old Ganondorf.
Yeah. Which it sounds like we're
Okay.
getting good old Ganondorf in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, he was pretty formless in Breath of the Wild, huh?
People are like, they're crushing on this new Ganondorf.
Oh, like he's hot.
Yeah.
I think I have my games mixed up here. So in Twilight Princess, does Ganon get locked back in some like mirror shit? Or is that also part of Wind Waker? No, that's Twilight Princess.
I want to say it doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to some big extent. Cause I'm not sure he's ever dead in these things, right?
Yeah. It's like either he dies and gets reincarnated or he gets locked in some like
Some box.
prison
he gets put in the box.
until someone's just like, oh, I'm going to open this box and see what happens.
Yeah, let's crank that box open.
Yeah.
Is that what happened with Breath of the Wild? I'm so Zelda adjacent where I think I like these games, but as you know, I've never beaten Jabu Jabu's belly by myself or the water temple by myself.
Yeah.
That's your job.
Yeah. So what are you saying? Like
I
being
like
Zelda adjacent.
Yeah, like I guess I vaguely know. I think I played like a decent bit of these. My favorite being the Link's Awakening remake on the Switch.
Hmm.
But other than that, like I get all this like the timelines confused. I forget which games things happen in. I just like I
Yeah.
don't have all the knowledge in my head.
Here, here's my hot take, I guess. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Like, it's just like a cycle, right? If you think of
Mm-hmm.
these games as a cycle, just like, oh, the reincarnation of like uh courage, power, wisdom, and the story's not going to be good. It's like, yeah, Zelda's kidnapped. Go fight Ganon. It,
Yeah,
it's it it's more about like the tone of the games, and this isn't like all encompassing. I also
I
played Majora's Mask in this little charcuterie board, and
yeah tone.
that game rips. Yeah, all tone, right? Even like Ocarina of Time. The
Yeah,
the screen the title screen, it's like
sad. Like
it's so melancholic. Yeah. Um, yeah, I think you play these games for tone and gameplay. You don't have to. You don't
yeah,
have to buy the book with the timeline. You know.
yeah. I honestly, as interesting as it is, the Hyrule Historia has confused the fan base. Like everything's so
Yeah.
tied to, well, in this timeline, Hyrule has flooded. See, because there's water everywhere.
Yeah.
What if Link didn't go back in time?
It sounds
Yeah,
like you. It sounds like you know it.
I know more about the timeline than I do playing the games.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I think hitting on tone is beautiful. Like every game I've touched though, like even down to freaking Phantom Hourglass, there's just like
Hmm.
all the stories are pretty closely related. Like the same kind of story beats happen in most of them. Maybe not like Skyward Sword,
Yeah.
but yeah, they put like a different casing on it every time, and they all got a different game feel, or
Yeah.
your game essence.
Mm. Mm.
I
Um.
just don't want to say vibe.
Yeah. I should get like we should go to like thesaurus just to
And
get
look up
different vibe.
words. Yeah,
Yeah. So is the vibe that hit you the most is Link's Awakening?
yeah. What like I just found the whole one like that game. It looks like a little toy box. Like everything looks like tiny little figurines.
Mm-hmm.
The music's beautiful. That there's that animal village with like the really nice song playing.
Mm.
And like once you're done with that adventure, how kind of sad it is to sort of feel like yeah you're waking up and that big whale's going away.
Right.
The whole island vanishes.
Hmm.
I don't think any other games like made me feel anything. Cause sort of just felt like the same plot to Mario in all the other Zelda games. Just rescue the
Rescue the
princess from
princess.
Bowser. Bowser
So
Dwarf.
Peach, Bowser, and Mario is the same exact thing as Zelda, Ganondorf, and
Power,
Link.
wisdom, courage. Yeah, same guys.
Yeah, Mario has the courage Triforce.
God damn it. They are the same. Toad is Tingle. Yeah, Toad's Tingle.
Okay, so again, I was playing Majora's Mask this morning actually. Is that the first instance of Tingle? Is that the origin of Tingle? Because
Man,
he's in the Clock Town.
unless he's in, I don't know if he's in any of the handheld ones, but besides that, I've only seen him in Windwaker, right?
He is in Windwaker, yeah. Um, so I was playing Majora's Mask. I'm wondering if that's the Tears of the Kingdom parallel. Could hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a darker follow up to like the critical success of Ocarina of Time, right? And it's in the same game engine. I'm wondering if it's going to be like the Majora's Mask to Breath of the Wild's Ocarina of Time.
I'm gonna I'm gonna say absolutely. And mostly because Majora's Mask is like the weird older brother of Ocarina of Time, and like I feel like the way people talk about that game is very polarizing in that you either hate it or it's your favorite game in the series.
Right, right. Do you hate it?
No, I think it's my favorite game in the series, next to after playing the Link's Awakening remake specifically.
Yeah, yeah.
But I put it at like a cool number 2.
Do you want to hit me with your top 5 while we're here?
Yeah, so whoa, I guess I'll go in reverse order.
Just
5 is Breath of the Wild.
wait. Why don't you go 1 to 5? And
1
this
to
is
5.
just like this is off the top. This is not pre-written. Just like right now.
Okay.
Give me your top 5.
Number 1, Link's Awakening remake. Number 2, Majora's Mask. Number 3, A Link Between Worlds. Number 4, Ocarina of Time. Number 5, Breath of the Wild.
A Link Between Worlds. That's the 3DS one?
Yeah, the one where you can go flat between the walls.
It's a good video game, dude.
That shit rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, upside down Hyrule.
That's some good stuff. May the 7th is it?
Revenge of the 7th. Hey, what's your give me your top 5, but you have to start the 5th one. No, I'm kidding, you get the same rules.
Okay. And this would probably change tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say number 1. The hype is real. Breath of the Wild.
Fucking poser.
Fake fan.
Sorry to yell that out my window.
To let your neighbors know. Number 2. I'm going to say... Oh, this is hard.
It really is.
Number 2, I might say Majora's Mask. Again, I was playing that this morning.
Yeah, a little recency bias, but that tone is unbeaten.
Yeah. I was like reliving my childhood nostalgia. I think I told you when I was a kid, I used to rent Majora's Mask on N64.
Holy
and
shit.
I would never make it out of the Clocktown area before I had to return the game. I was just like running around as a little Deku grubling.
So you were like 20 levels deep in that game. So you had a clock in the game for when the world would end, and you had a clock from Blockbuster telling you to return the game.
Yeah. Dawn of the first day, you have to return the game in 7 days.
Only late fees remain.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, and I would like sometimes rent the game and there would be a save file on it with Link outside of the Clocktown. And I was like, dude, you can leave Clocktown in this game.
I thought this was Clocktown game.
Yeah. The other realization I had while playing Majora's Mask this morning, I think is that a Lovecraft game?
Whoa. Damn, because like what is the like haunted mask? What's that about? What's how he bringing the moon down? Why has the moon got a face?
Haunted Mask, like people in denial about the moon coming down.
Yeah, it's like an inherent madness. Oh.
Yeah. And maybe this is lazy stuff, but at the end, there's like tentacles coming out of the mask.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it seems like tentacles like Lovecraft, but those are such like they're such a good representation of just like insanity, just having nasty twisting tentacles.
Yeah, it's like part of the
Can't.
It's part of the visual language of Lovecraft, whether it's like lazy or not.
Yeah. But that game has a horror inspiration, I think.
Yeah. Maybe it's more so just like general horror. But number 3, Windwaker.
Okay. Cute. For babies.
4, Ocarina of Time.
Oh, so our 4s are the same.
And our 2s.
Whoa. Same seats.
5.
Here, let me I'll name some for you.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Spirit Tracks.
Yeah, no.
Oracle of Ages.
Also Capcom, I think.
Oh, wow, did they do both of those? Oracle of Ages, which also those games are kind of great, but I only played Seasons. Ages was like the conquest, in the Fire Emblem Birthright conquest. Ages was a little hard.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not like a Link to the Past guy. I don't have like nostalgic attachment to that. I played it and it was cool. I think
That one
that's
doesn't do it.
that's like a hot take, I think. I think people would fight me if I said that to them.
Did you say Twilight Princess?
I'm wondering if it's Twilight Princess by default.
That one's pretty safe to. I really didn't like Skyward Sword
I liked Skyward Sword actually.
more than Twilight Princess.
No.
I really like this casual ranking of the game. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. That one kind of stunk.
Breath of the Wild, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess. I'm like a 3D ass dude, you know?
Yeah, I'm surprised that the 2D games kind of have a hold on me.
Yeah.
Because, I would honestly still rank, like, dude, I would probably put Phantom Hourglass at, like, number 6. I'm not even fucking around.
Yeah, you liked those games, didn't you?
I didn't really get to play Spirit Tracks. At that point, I think we were getting close to, like, newer games, probably. I don't know. It was a DS. Oh, but Phantom Hourglass ruled. I love that game.
You play Spirit Tracks?
Yeah, I just, like, I didn't get around to it.
Hmm.
God, I wish I had, like, a logo of all the games right in front of me right now.
That's
If only
literally
I
what,
had two screens. Oh, you're doing it?
yeah, I just pulled it up to make sure I wasn't missing anything.
Okay, that's good. Damn, Hyrule. Yeah, let's I feel like I should assign a game I haven't played that maybe. Okay, let me hit you with this.
Yeah,
I've never beaten Wind Waker.
sure.
It's Natalie's favorite game,
Mm-hmm.
but the Wii U broke, so we only have it on GameCube. And every time, like, it's like, oh, I'll give it a try, and then I complain about the inversed analog stick. Now I have never played Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't even like opened it or owned it.
Uh-huh.
Should I which one of those would you recommend? Someone like myself, sit down and give my time of day to.
I mean, the answer is going to be whichever one is on the Switch, right?
Yeah.
Wind Waker isn't on Switch yet, right?
No. There's like a fabled remake every time there's a Nintendo Direct. They're like, holy shit, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, same little cartridge, it's
Yeah.
happening. And then we get like Nintendogs.
And I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I mean, the Metroid Prime remake happened, so that was like, people expected that. So maybe they will make the Wind Waker Twilight Princess disc cartridge.
Yeah. Just after Tears of the Kingdom sells like 1 billion copies.
Yeah, maybe they're just running out of money and they have to fund it first with Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, I'm sure Nintendo is running out of money.
Dude, especially after their hit Minions flick.
Oh my God. Dude, they probably made so much money off that thing.
Yeah, like that shit's printing money. People are still buying Breath of the Wild at full price.
Yeah, and they're suing like people who
Everyone.
hacked their Switch.
They're suing us.
Yeah, they're probably going to have a lawsuit on us and just like drain us for money.
Did we ever get out of jail? Remember when we were arrested
No, we're still
by
in jail.
Nintendo? The coup. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't think we
Yeah.
ever like canonically got out of jail yet.
No, we're still recording from Nintendo jail.
That's how I'm gonna talk about my life from now on. Did I canonically eat breakfast today?
Well, it's in my head canon that you did.
Okay, good. I did. Natalie made me pancakes.
I haven't
so
eaten
good.
breakfast yet. I'm so hungry.
What?
Maybe we wrap.
That's okay. Yeah, I mean, I think just kind of hit on like the world outside of games. Really, there's been like a weird spot where the only games that have come out have been like the phone game, the new Genshin thing, Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah.
That's out. Advanced Wars finally came out. Like,
Hmm.
it's like dry, dude. It's dry spout. Everyone's like avoiding the Zelda space, I think is what's happening.
Mm. You might. I think you're right.
I'm surprised that usually there's something from the Horizon uh, team. Usually they like to put something out.
Yeah. Usually they like to compete with Breath of the Wild likes. Isn't there like a VR thing?
Oh my god. You know what? Burning Shores. When did that come out? 419. Okay. So they did get a big DLC out, like the Burning Shores.
Hmm.
Is that like might be like a California joint, but they got it out a month before Zelda. Nice.
Yeah, they're not
Usually,
competing this
God,
time.
yeah, the first one they released that first game with Breath of the Wild, insane. Then the next one was Elden Ring, getting crazy. It's the only reason I never got into those because I was like, well, I'm gonna buy the games I know.
Yeah. 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 No,
So we're
it's been
pre gaming.
it's been dry. But dude, next week, soaking wet.
We're gonna be dripping in meat arrows.
Yeah. Well
I,
said.
yeah, I think we could just leave with The Last Jedi is a good movie.
All right, you want to have some like May the 7th be with you talk right now?
We got a lot of it out, I think. Um, yeah, so May the 7th be with you, big Star Wars week. So I made sure to go through and rewatch the films,
Mm-hmm. All of them?
and I was pretty weird. So I watched The Phantom Menace. Love that movie. Darth Maul, pretty cool. Uh, I did not watch Attack of the Clones. That's episode 2. Then I watched the last like 40 minutes of the third movie. That's when we get the cool lightsaber fight between Anakin and Obi-Wan. But then Padme dies because she lost the will to live.
Mm.
Um, that was a little silly. Then I watched Rogue One,
Hmm.
just because at the end of that's when Vader goes pew, and the hallway lights up and he kills everyone.
Yeah.
I don't remember which movies you've been like forced to watch with us.
Yeah.
Um,
I've seen
but
Rogue One.
yes,
I know the scene you're talking about.
okay, so I've watched everything but one movie. I skipped Attack of the Clones, but yeah, I was watching The Last Jedi this morning, and that movie's good, man. I like it.
Again, not a Star Wars person, so my take should be taken with a grain of salt. I really enjoyed The Last Jedi. And I'm just
Yeah,
generally fascinated with how that trilogy played out. I could watch like a
yeah,
3-hour documentary of like people with insider knowledge on how like they decided to kick out Ryan Johnson and like appeal to sweaty nerds on the internet.
like I can't think of any trilogy that fought with itself so hard to a point where the last movie is just a counter movie to the second movie.
Yeah, totally.
Like how can you do that?
Yeah. It'd be
Like
like if
it
Tears of
added
the
no
Kingdom
substance.
it'd be like if Tears of the Kingdom was like, and we brought on David Cage. For,
He's gonna do it. The Zelda team, they don't have the chops. So we brought in the
the
team.
expertise, the
Yeah,
video game expertise of David Cage.
yeah. And it's all the weapons don't break anymore, but we also removed combat. It's all quick time events now.
Yeah. And
The prayers have been answered.
there will be a
Uh,
lot of decisions to make that aren't that deep or
that's
difficult to do.
and have no real bearing on the end of the story.
And we might like draw parallels to MLK. It's a little insensitive.
We have zero chill. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels. So like when you have to watch the new trilogy in order, it feels like you just stepped into a fight and like you're watching the directors fight with each other while
Yeah.
Disney just like dumps buckets of money out the window, but under the window is another bucket that they're catching it in to pull it back in and put it in their pockets.
Yeah, they're making net no money because they're just giving it to themselves.
Yeah, they're dumping Ryan Johnson's money out the window into J.J. Abrams' pocket.
I want to say that like after like just being like total shitheads on the internet, like bullying, uh,
John Boyega and um Beans, who played Rose. They got a really bad
Kelly
time.
Marie Tran, is that her name?
Oh,
I don't know. Again, not a Star Wars
yeah,
person.
Kelly Marie Tran. Yep.
Uh, I want to say like they don't deserve Ryan Johnson.
Yeah.
They got the movie they deserved. Dude, we're gonna make so
Yeah.
many people angry.
I know this is gonna be the riskiest ending, but yeah, the Last Jedi was good, and I think there's distinct points in it where you have Kylo Ren's character, like his whole shtick is about letting the past die. He wants to be done with all the old shit. He says George Lucas sucks.
Mhm.
We're not doing the old shit. We're doing the new shit, and that's good.
And then The Last Jedi explicitly set up like, oh, anyone can be a Jedi. Like, I just remember the scene at the end, like some kid like lifted a broom,
Yeah.
so, like a complete nobody. And then in the next one, they're like, nah, like the bloodline matters though.
Yeah, it actually is all the bloodline.
Yeah.
And you know what? Rose hates space travel. She's actually going to hang back. She had a bad time. She didn't like hanging out with Finn. And you know what, Finn? He was so good with the lightsaber, but like, he's not really a Jedi.
Those poor actors. They got fucked around with so bad.
Absolute. Like, I know, like, sure, maybe there's like some boring parts in The Last Jedi, but it's like a fucking 3-hour movie. Like,
Mm-hmm.
tell me there isn't just 25 minutes of uninterrupted walking in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Like, there's always lulls, but that movie was setting up such smart plot points, like the fact that like they were doing away with the chosen one trope. Anyone can be a Jedi. Finn just like being a stormtrooper and then being able to take his own ways and pick up a lightsaber and just beat up that guy with the spinny stick. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so upsetting.
Yeah.
And then you just have Laura Dern driving her car through a spaceship at light speed. That's so sick.
And Gwendolyn Christie, right? She was in that?
Oh, yeah, Captain Phasma. They finally had the payoff of like Finn fighting her.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Good movie. May the 7th be with you.
Yeah, may the 7th be with you. We stand The Last Jedi here. Ryan Johnson, John Boyega, Kelly Marie Tran, fantastic actors and movies. And I will give a shout out to Babu Frick. Sorry you had to get wrapped up. Sorry you had to get wrapped up in the director infighting.
Babu Frick got hit in the crossfire, dude.
Yeah. I think Babu Frick will make a recovery. They got a little shout out in the latest Mandalorian bits. So, Babu Frick, you know who you are.
Dude,
we love you.
I remember we watched that one in theaters.
Uh-huh.
And the only thing I had to say when I left that thing is that they were so brave to cast a character like Babu Frick.
He speaks like a Simlish, like a Sims character.
He speaks like a drunken 3-year-old. It's fantastic.
His little toddler's all hopped up on juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh wow. I am gonna watch that movie today, and I'll probably I'll keep Discord informed of my rewatch. So.
Yeah. Hit me with the take.
Yep. But
And,
hey,
yeah.
do you have more? Do you have any Star Wars takes or game takes to go on, or any closing arguments about the Force?
I was just gonna say, like, if you disagree with us, just like leave a YouTube comment because that will give us engagement and it will technically help us.
Yeah,
So,
any press is good press.
yeah. So if you're mad, let us know. Don't just keep that shit to yourself.
Yeah, and like in speaking of presses. I mean, just look at Kylo Ren, shirtless Kylo Ren in The Last Jedi with the high-waisted pants, huge pecs.
People hated that and like they memed on it or whatever.
Huh?
But my dude looked like big.
He looked huge, but then it became like a TikTok trend, and everyone's like, "Look, I'm doing the Kylo Ren," and they just like hike their pants up, give themselves an atomic wedgie.
Yeah.
It's like, haha, I'm doing it, and boom, engagement, more people watching Last Jedi.
Yeah. Kylo Ren invented the high-waisted pants. Not a lot of people are talking about it.
And honestly, dude, high-waisted pants kind of cover up, like if you had a big meal or something.
Mm.
You feel a little sensitive after eating so much. You can kind of tuck your pants up over your tummy.
Dude, I'm
looking... eat like a whole loaf of bread.
I'm looking at a picture of Adam Driver in high-waisted pants in The Last Jedi. He looks good, dude.
He looks incredible. I like the ones where it's like angled a little funny though, so he looks like he's like 3 feet tall.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I'm glad we just wanted to leave you listeners with the image of Adam Driver in your head.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a better day because of it. Do you have any other May the 7th hot takes?
Nope, I'm just kind of rolling through it. I think I really like the Phantom Menace too. Just wanted to throw it out there. But yeah, that's all I got.
So you like the Phantom Menace and the Phantom Hourglass, is what you're telling me?
I'm a sucker for the ghosts.
Yeah. Cool.
Who is the Phantom Menace? That's a talk for another day.
Yeah, you're barking up the wrong tree, brother.
Yeah, we'll do Star Wars again. Oh my god, a Star Wars game came out, but I didn't even beat the... Whatever. Alright. This is where you close the curtain on me.
Yeah, we gotta bounce. I'm pulling you
go
off
eat
stage
breakfast.
with the cane. Yeah, and I'm gonna go eat breakfast.
Eat a big breakfast.
Find me on Tumblr, on richcardell.tumblr.com. I've been posting.
Nice. I haven't been posting too much, but Beastmo James at mstdn.games and on YouTube at GGA Podcast.
Yeah. And may the 7th be with you.
Later, haters.
Bye.